Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now here in my hands I have the Tucktec 12-foot portable kayak. This is the 2023 edition. Now I purchased these last year to get out on my local river, have time with my kids, just the ability to easily packable and just portable option to have this origami style kayak in the back of my car, in the back of my truck, and very easy to get this around. It's light enough, it's portable enough, it's durable enough, and it really gives me the flexibility to enjoy the outdoors, and it opens up opportunities that I otherwise wouldn't potentially have. But now here, the 2024 edition, Tucktec going back to the drawing board, saying what can they do to improve their already fantastic kayaks. And if you're new to Tucktec, you might want to get your eyeballs on these, or maybe you're an existing customer and you're like, well, I'm in the market for another one. What are the differences between the 2023 edition and the 2024 edition? Well, I'm here today to compare them side by side to give you those answers. And so today's video is going to be more that side-by-side comparison. We're going to get these into sort of expansion mode here. We're going to unfold these. We're going to get them built out for the first time here today. And I'm going to show you these side by side so you can get that comparison. And then in future videos, well, we'll certainly get these out on the river. We'll enjoy the outdoors and we'll have ourselves a great time. And so with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at Tucktec who did provide this for this video. And so again, today's going to be a little more of sort of fact-finding. It's more about the comparison of this 2024 edition 12-foot Tucktec kayak versus the 2023 edition. So with that, we're gonna flip the camera around and get started. So the first significant difference in the Tucktec 2023 versus 2024 edition, in 2024, basically going from, in essence, 25 pounds down to 21 pounds. So removing 4 full pounds from the weight of this. Now, I did measure myself. I ultimately took my own measurements. It is a little bit different than what was reported by Tucktec, but at the same time, definitely lightening things up. So that's going to make it easier for somebody who's not quite as strong, whether it's a child, whether it's somebody who's elderly and really wants to get out on the water. It does make it a lot more manageable for them to get this out there. Now, in addition, this is a different material in 2024. We're basically going from an HDPE, which is high density polyethylene, to more of a propylene design. Think of it, for example, like the top of a water bottle, something like that. So it should make each one of the folds significantly easier. Now I have my son here this year. He's 14 years old. Last year at the end of the season, we did try to have him basically assemble completely the 2023 edition, and all of the folds were a little bit stiff. So we're going to get into a little bit of a test here. Brand new with the 2024, straight out of the box. Can he get this set up? Well, let's give it a try. Starting first with the 2023, let's give this a try, see if he can set this up at this point. We're going to start the stopwatch. Go.
Does not want to go in there, it goes. And then that comes over.
Yep, so you might need to get on the other side to be able to
like this.
pinch it. Yep. And you're trying to get this bar into here. That towards you. There you go. Push that in and fold it all the way over. Keep going. Push, push, push.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I'm
Use your
trying.
Muscles. Push.
It's like slipping.
Well, push. Just
I
push.
am.
Push down and in. Yep. Push it. Now fold that over. Push it all the way over. Go. Get that out of your way. Yep. There you go. See, so at least you're stronger now. You couldn't do that last year.
No.
All right, so now you're doing the same in the back.
Like that.
Yep. Same thing. You're pushing this. Get it to fold out.
Yeah.
There you go. Good. Yep. Push. Angle it. Keep going. Now push it hard.
Oh crap! I got it.
Yes. Good. Alright. So that's the start. And you're trying to take these
And get
and
them on.
angle them. Yep.
Wasn't there a pattern we did? Was it?
It just, I don't think it matters so much. And we'll just deal with the footwork afterwards.
Like right there, it's just super tight.
So that brings me to my first point, which is once you get one side clipped up, the other side definitely gets really tight, and that's especially the case once you get 3 out of the 4 of these in place. The 4th one is extremely tight. So I'm gonna take over now, get this folded up the rest of the way. But I mean, so far, and we're talking through this a little bit, but we're at about 5 minutes. So that's now all 4 sides clipped up. Get your bar in place in the front. Alright, you remember how to do the seat? You make sure these are on the bars.
Yeah.
Okay, so line these up on the bars. Try to keep it like
Straight.
yeah, flattish.
This wants to be on the back of it. The foam move.
All right, and I'd call that time. We got it, right?
Yeah.
So not bad. I mean, again, getting back into this, about 8 minutes, I can tell you without a doubt, it's really more like 5 minutes or less once you get into a rhythm, and you've used it a couple times in the season, but not too bad. And now for the 2024 edition, let's go. Brand new, factory fresh. We haven't even worked any of the folds yet. So this is going to absolutely be an experiment. You'll notice that straight out of the box, it's set up the exact same way.
I gotta unbuckle that clip right here.
Good. All right. Looks like subtle differences on a couple of the rivets, possibly, but all things considered, pretty much the same. That Tucktec badging. I'll see. Yep. All this is pretty much the same. Now, when it came down to the 2023 edition,
Oh, that's a lot easier to bend.
we had to work all of these folds quite a bit right outside of the box just to get them to move. And you'll notice he's taking this right away and just getting to work.
Way easier.
Now do it. Yep. There you go. Yeah, because you gotta pop the
Yeah.
nose of the boat has to come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yep. moment of truth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we were. It's like deja vu. Can he do it?
God.
Wrestle it, you got it. Use your muscles and push.
Just the boat's
Here, I'll hold the boat, please. You know what you need to do?
What?
Is push the lever to the opposite side. You're trying to just push it in, push it to the other side.
Like push it this way? Like
Yeah,
that?
go the opposite direction so you buy yourself the clearance with your hands. Okay, just push it down. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Now push that straight down and take a break. Now use your other hand to put that back and spin it around underneath. There you go.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got it. Push it in. There you go. See?
Yeah, that made it easier.
Right? I think they could really have gotten away with putting the gap in the hole there, because once you end up crossed up using this as your lever, and then you're trying to put this latch down on where your hand is. So you have to spin it to this side, get it in place, and then swing it around. Because your hand is the lever where the latch goes right now. So just take that, push it down temporarily, take a break. Yes. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Way better, right?
Yeah.
And then swing it around. All right, so the moment of truth on the last one here. You got that, see? There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
It's a lot easier.
All right, see? You got this. All right, home stretch, buddy. So let's pay attention here. Again, you got to get the seat on the rails. Right?
Yep.
There you go.
I mean,
That's fine.
yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
It can be done better, but that's
I'd
basically.
say, and time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so less than 7 minutes for a fresh boat right out of the box without working any of the folds, and you actually succeeded. How'd you feel?
A lot easier
A lot
than that
easier.
one.
Nice. All right, pick the thing up. Let's see what you think about the weight.
I mean, I guess from here, right?
Sure.
I don't know. So it's not that heavy.
Not heavy. Pick it up versus the other one. See what you think in terms of how it feels.
I mean, you can definitely feel the difference.
It's not a huge
It's
amount.
not huge, but you
right?
can definitely feel it. Yeah.
So, what do you think's the more important factor here? The weight or the ability to set it up,
Probably the ability to set it up.
right? So instead of these big, heavy folds that we need to work on, and you still struggled in the corners,
Yeah.
at this point you can see it is a different material. There's a texture on the HDPE, which you can see there, that texture, versus here the polypropylene copolymer, which is what they're specifically calling this. So polypropylene copolymer, very smooth, a very, very smooth texture. The edges are just subtly sharp, and I would suggest in any areas where you're potentially going to bang into it, just sand down those edges with a little sandpaper. Very easy. You can see I've already done that here on my 2023 edition. It just softens it up just a little bit, so if you bang into it while you're paddling, you don't scuff up your hands. So I'm going to do the exact same thing here. Fit-wise, exactly the same, right?
Yeah.
No difference?
No.
So we have two basically identical setups here. Not much in terms of difference in the overall construction. You'll see here, everything is exactly the same. We'll get our
That thing in, yeah.
footboard in front, and this gives you a little cargo rack that you can establish across here if you want to have a little cargo rack, which is pretty cool. So nothing too significant in terms of the differences other than the material itself. Obviously the color, you can see here the white versus the tan, and there are a ton of different color options. The real main feature that I would say I see that they added, if I'm seeing this correctly, is they basically just added a couple additional rivets to this little rubber protector here. You can see that's just a little rubber to protect your arms. In the 2023 edition, they only had a single, and this has a tendency to pull up and potentially fall off. You just pop that down into place. So a nice little addition here. They've added those 2 additional rivets, you know, and obviously the ends are all done. So not too bad, but again, that is the 2024 versus 2023. So all in all, what do you think, man? Next, we're gonna get these out onto the good old river, right?
Yep.
You ready for the season?
Yes.
Nice. All right, let's do it. And so, all right, guys, again, there you have it. A look at the 2023 versus 2024 edition Tucktec 12-foot kayaks. All in all, these are awesome. I can highly recommend them. Last year, we had a whole bunch of fun at the end of the year. And I think we're going to enjoy these quite a bit this year. So the follow-up videos on this particular kayak will absolutely be out on the river. So with that, thank you very much to the people at Tucktec who did provide these for review. And if you're interested, take a look at my Outer Limitless 2 channel, which is more on the tactical and firearms side of things. At this point, that channel is growing quickly. I have a ton of videos up there. So if you like what you see here on Outer Limitless, do me a favor and check me out on Outer Limitless 2. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.